Isn't it funny how the day pans out? So I received a phone call at lunchtime to say that the new Green Party candidate for the MP for Witney was coming here. So we're meeting Larry opposite the police station at the hospital, just here. The hospital have said that they don't want the Green people who are just there, including the film crew. They don't want them here filming, so we're going to do it all on the path just back there. And Caroline Lucas, who is in charge of the Green Party in the UK, she is coming down as well. So let's see what happens. Hello.
Oh, it's a better crowd over here. What a sorry, that's a bit.
The ink's still wet.
That's what the young Green think.
Good.
Yeah. With this one. I think
You are in
Yes.
Tory heartland. This is David Cameron's ex-constituency.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, we're here talking to all the people in this constituency. They all use the NHS, except for maybe 1% of the very rich, and we're not that worried about them. And they all have elderly parents, or they're elderly themselves. They have disabled children. The destruction of the NHS, the destruction of the social care services affects everybody. I think we can talk to everybody. They won't all vote for us, but everybody knows what we're talking about. What we're talking about is true, and the other parties have been afraid to say it.
You've got an incredibly strong candidate here in Witney, but it is, like I say, a very conservative area. How do you feel that Larry is standing here?
I think it's incredibly exciting that Larry's standing here. I mean, just the media coverage so far has gone far and wide, not even just to Witney, not even just to the UK, but globally, you know, so this is an exciting time. And I think what Larry can give us is a real platform to be able to talk to an even wider audience than before about the importance of green politics. And not only that, as a local councillor in Oxford, Larry has a fantastic track record, a county councillor, so he has a wide knowledge of the area, a track record to stand on. And here is somebody who passionately cares about the NHS, about public services, and we know from plenty of opinion polls that's what ordinary people care about as well.
What will you be happy with? Would you be happy with Larry reducing the majority here? Or do you want him in? This is his seat. What would the Green Party be happy with?
I am
my colleague in the House.
I definitely need some company, so we're going all out. We're not going to limit our ambitions, certainly not at the beginning of this campaign. Everything is possible. If local politics and national politics have taught us anything, right now it is that anything is possible. So we're going out there with a really exciting campaign to do the very best we can.
Arguably, you've got incredible knowledge of how to go for a seat,
yes.
Through your family relations, you know, for example. How do you feel? I mean, Witney is a very tough area for you to crack. Is it obtainable?
I think it's obtainable, but as Caroline said, our job is to get the message out. And my brother and I share this. We don't like talking about polling. We don't like talking about personalities. What we want to do is talk to people about the real things that count. And the experience is that if they hear about the real things, they're likely to vote for us.
What would your message be then? We've had Conservative voters here, 25,000 majority David Cameron just over a year ago. What is your message to them now as the Green Party? Is it time for a change?
The message is think for yourself. Don't vote by rote. Consider the issues, consider the candidates, and then make up your mind. That's democracy.
Adopting better politics happening. And it doesn't come back, it's hundreds.
They're retweeting.
Larry, can I give you one of your posters?
Who's that funny looking guy?
Yes, that's right. If you'd like to hold it up, I think, you know.
Yeah, they're not allowed to go so low now, that's fine.
I was just going to say that I think it's really exciting that you're standing, Larry. Thank you so much, and thank you to the wonderful Witney Green Party and Oxfordshire and whatever party you're from. I mean, I really do think that that this is an opportunity for this by-election, that we will be able to show that the Green Party is still on and up. You know, we're still attracting more members. I think 4,000 new members since the EU referendum. I think our message is needed more than ever before. You know, whether that's to do with the environment and climate change and the fact that one of the first things this government did under Theresa May was to get rid of the Department for Energy and Climate Change, or whether it's to do with the way the government is rolling back welfare, privatising the NHS, making the lives of an awful lot of people an awful lot harder. So I think our message will be really well received on the doorsteps, and I'm excited to be at the beginning of it and looking forward to working with you all to make sure that as many people as possible hear our message, because it is a hopeful message. And I just do think that so many people now need to know that politics can be done differently, and that there is a message of hope, and I think we can deliver that. So look forward to doing it together.
Thank you.